need it!
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by our Sierra York Hall, in a changing room of choice. You know why. This change room has a little meaning, doesn't it?
I remember I fought the Argentinian Veron, and I was in here saying, when am I going to get my big shot? When am I going to get my big shot? That was just over 2 years ago now, 2 and a bit years ago. Obviously, my career's gone great ever since.
I was saying, then last time out, we spoke in LA, so it's all gone quite well. We'll talk about LA and things in the future in a sec. Just quickly on that show tonight, you just said to me before, mate, that was such a good show. And that Sam Gilly fight, if it weren't for Wood Condon, arguably fight of the year so far.
It's the first show I've been to in a long time where either I'm not fighting, my brother's not fighting, or any of my teammates. So it was good to come in and just enjoy the boxing. Leighton put on an amazing card tonight. I thought it was unbelievable. There's so many good talent on the card. Nina Hughes, she was great. Pierce O'Leary, Elliot Wow, like they're two guys that I've sparred in the past. Unbelievable fight between Sam Gilly and Drew Brown, like one of the best fights I've seen, like small hall classic. And obviously I'm over the moon for Gavin Gwynn. Me and my brother are good friends with Gavin. We go to Wales quite a lot, spar him and around their team quite a lot. And he's one of the nicest guys in boxing, so I'm over the moon for him. It's been an amazing night.
And you were sort of in a ringside celebrity now. How are you finding newfound fame? You must get asked for more pictures of that in it now than you did before.
Tell you what, Oscar, somebody asked for a picture with my brother earlier, and not me. I was like...
They must have got you confused. Sorry, I fought in LA last month, not him.
I know, they must have thought he was me. We do look alike.
Let's just quickly recap LA. Obviously, I know we spoke like a million times out there on camera, but now you can look back at the whole adventure, I'll call it, and the ups and downs and the roller coaster that it was, walking away from your US debut with a win. What a week, man.
Crazy week. Up and down. Up and down week, but like in hindsight, like it was an unbelievable trip. I got to do something that not a lot of people dream of doing, stuff like that. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I was back a couple of days and I was already started pesting Lee.
Did you enjoy the couple of days after the fight? Because I see pictures of you and your brother knocking about for a bit. You've done a couple of things and had a bit of time out there to just chill. Yeah,
obviously I was there for work purposes, although I did quite a lot. I was there for quite a while. It was good to enjoy some time with the people that flew over with me. Like, it's mad still that people travel to America to watch me fight. It was a great trip. But I'm never satisfied, you know. Like I want to keep the ball rolling. I don't know what's next just yet, but I'm guessing there's big plans for me. Have to just trust in what Leighton says, Eddie Earn and Matchroom Boxing. But I'm very blessed to be in the position I'm in right now, so I'm happy and I can't wait.
There's a man fighting tomorrow that your name has been linked with, and one you was calling out originally, and now I suppose you're both at the point where it's a fight that you don't need to chase now. It's one that kind of makes sense, and whether it happens in the future or not, we don't know. But yeah, he's fighting tomorrow against Chris Van Heerden. Your thoughts? Kind of 24 hours out.
My thoughts, I like Conor. He's obviously a great fighter. I hope he does the bet. I hope he does the business tomorrow and stuff. It's a fight that I called for a long time, and all the times I've called for it, it's never going to happen. It's one of them unless obviously I keep winning, keep doing my thing, and push them guys into a corner. They don't need me. They don't need the boogeyman of the division. You know what I mean? I'm a handful and I'm a problem for anyone. So in the meantime, I like him as a person. I'll get on with him. I'll be a fan of his tomorrow night. Hope he keeps winning and I keep winning, and then hopefully in the future we do meet.
I see a couple of people put things on Twitter, like pages, put polls up of who they want everyone to fight and just fights you want to see in the next year and that. And I see you commenting on a couple going, people still not putting me in this welterweight conversation even now. I think it might have been about Conor. Would you want him to see fight Rocha and this and that? And you was like, are people still not putting me in this conversation?
What do I have to do? You know what I mean? I flew to America 6-1 underdog to take on Virgil Ortiz. I turned up. It's not my fault, you know what I mean? Like, I deserve a lot more credit than what I get. I'm slowly getting more recognition. You know, like, I'll fight anybody out there. Anybody out there. It don't have to just be Conor or the domestic guys. It's no secret. I'm not scared of any of them. So as long as the money's right, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm 22-0. I've never been in a hard fight where I've come out and thought, "Core." I took a few shots in that fight, you know. I've always come out reasonably fresh, never really injured. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, like, big fights are on the horizon, but I've had to earn my right to get where I am, harder than anybody else. So yeah, like I said, I'm in a very good position. I feel blessed to be in this position, but I'm in merit of my hard work and my sacrifices and everything else that I've had to go through on my way up.
Just one name that I want to mention. I remember you saying, I think it was in this room again when you was talking about fighters a couple of years ago. Amir Khan was one of them. Obviously lost to Kell Brook. There was talk of Kell and Chris Eubank, but obviously that's a bit of a jump for Kell weight-wise. Kell at 147, I can imagine that's something you would more than entertain because, you know, arguably the biggest name at welterweight in the country.
Of course, the bigger the fight, the bigger the name, the better for me.
Do you think Kell looks at it and goes, if I'm going to fight a domestic welterweight, though, I want it to be Conor? Do you think he looks that way?
It's not really going to be me, is it? It's not going to be me. Like, I see it like if he fights at welterweight again, or if he fights in general, it has to be worth it for him. So I don't think my name would get a mention in any of that. But the bigger the fight, the bigger the name, the better for me. I turn 28 on Sunday. So this is my 8th year as a professional, but I've only been earning money 1 year, really, like good money, like where it's been worth it. So these next couple of years are vital for me, and I don't want to wait about. I'm ready to go, you know. Like, I'm ready for these big fights. I'm calling for these big fights, so the phone's on.
If I had it my way, you'd go back to LA and fight Rocha, and I'd stay in the same hotel, go to the same pubs, because LA was brilliant, and I really want to go back there.
It was unbelievable, but like, you got a great job. You travel the world all the time. I ain't been Vegas yet, not even for an holiday. I've never been Vegas. That's a dream of mine.
Golden Boy aren't shy of putting a show on in Vegas. Doesn't have to be LA. And
I will 100% do it. But there's lots of options for me. I've just got to do as I'm told, I think. I think that'll be the best for me. I'm in a great position. I'm sure Eddie and Matchroom have plans for me. And obviously I trust Lee Eaton's guidance as well. Like, look where it's taken me. My first fight for under Lee Eaton was 2018, and I fought in a 4-rounder in Grays, in Civic Hall in Grays, and look where I am now. So yeah, I trust my team. I trust my hard work. So as long as I stay focused, keep doing what I'm doing, then there's big fights 100%.
Can't wait. And you know, of course, IFL TV will be there. One more thing that I have to say. Let's all laugh at Southampton, by the way.
I know. I see last week that you was there and that. 6-0, was it? Right. Mason Mountain got a couple, you know, Pompey boy. So yeah, although Southampton do a lot better than Portsmouth, but I'm a big Portsmouth fan. So whenever Southampton loses, I'm happy.
It's always a good day when Chelsea did. Well, that was for Charlie Parsons as well. Mikey, sweet.
Nice one.
Get knocked, Sparta! No heart needed!
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.